What is up, Raider Nation? It's your boy Rare John coming at you with another video. Raiders pulled it out, got a win. It's kind of trippy the way this game went, guys. It was seriously to the letter of last year's last game. Same team, same circumstance, same decisions. It was weird, but different outcome. Raiders made the same decision to go for two last year, and we ended up losing the game. This year, we went for it again, and we actually pulled it out and made a 2-point conversion to win the game. Honestly, last year, I even said, I went on record saying I did not hold that against John Gruden for making that decision because, honestly speaking, that was playing to win the game. Same here. I do not hold it against John Gruden at all. Although it seems like a lot of people are kind of jumping on the fact that the Broncos called a few timeouts to make sure that we went for it and we had enough time to go for it, almost as if they were giving us the game, which if you really think about it, that's not what they were doing. They were trying to make sure that we would go for it too, so that way if they stopped it, they would actually win the game. Think about it, guys. If we were to just kick the field goal, if we got pushed back a little bit and ended up going for a field goal because we got pushed back and less likely to make a 2-point conversion, then that we would have went into overtime or something like that, and the game would have been prolonged. Whereas if they were to make a stop on us, game over. They pretty much win. So I think that's why they called the timeout. I do not think that they were trying to tank. I think they were playing to win. You do not make that many plays, and you do not give Jerry Jeudy that many freaking yards if you're just trying to tank a season. It was a good game. It was a good game. Broncos put up a fight, man. Honestly, Jerry Jeudy tore us up, man. I was getting freaking frustrated with our secondary again. Every now and then you just see this, and it's starting to show up at the worst possible time. There's a time to play the ball, and there is a time to play coverage. That was not the right time, man. It was third down. They had a long 10. Play the fucking coverage, man. Stick to the guy, there's just frustrates me sometimes. Little things like that. This is a young team, guys. So I'm not gonna hold it against them. We're learning. We're learning how to win. There's some good things that came out of this season, some bad things that came out of the season. Worst possible thing, I think, was the way we fell apart towards the end there. Fatigued. Not enough stamina, not enough strength, not enough endurance. Honestly, the way this season went and the way the last season went, I honestly think our conditioning is the problem here, guys. Our conditioning is the problem. We get really hot, and then we hit that freaking wall like when we get to like the 10th game of the season, and we just bam, go downhill from there. And it just seems like we do not have enough strength, stamina, or conditioning to actually get the freaking job done towards the end of the year. In my opinion, that's the one consistent thing I see. We are getting better. Staff-wise, we need to adjust a few things. I think we need a better defensive coordinator. Rod Marinelli is okay, guys. He's a decent defensive coordinator, but honestly, I think we needed to knock that freaking defensive coordinator position out of the park. We need someone that is an established coach that can come in and change a system to the better. All right, and the way our defense is playing, man, we need it bad. Offensively, we need to become more creative. Way more creative. Stop freaking doing these predictable ass plays. So I get it. We're a conservative team. We run to set up the pass. I understand that. But doesn't mean you can't get a little creative with the pass. Doesn't mean you can't draw up certain schemes to implement certain players and benefit them because you're playing to their strengths. Okay? I mean, and it seems like we're struggling in doing that. We try. I'm not saying we don't, but this coaching staff is nowhere near the creativity of other teams like the Chiefs. You look at teams like that, you look at their scheme, you look at their creativity, you look at the way people keep getting open, and they're not being able to be, just one-dimensional. it's very impressive, and that's what we need. We need something to, kind of break loose. Just my opinion. Raiders kind of came out flat. I'm not gonna front. Raiders came out flat, guys. 3-and-out, man. That kind of just the tone of the team, right when the game started, kind of made me feel like they didn't want to win. And I'm gonna be real with you. They came through towards the end there, and kind of turned it on there, especially with Josh Jacobs. Man, he started running some big chunk plays like right there in the fourth quarter. Way to show up, perfect timing to show up. But in the beginning, they were stopping him like crazy. Our line was not making any holes for him, and they were breaking through and stopping him in the backfield. And even when he did break a tackle, he would literally be breaking a tackle in the backfield because the guy would get through. So it's like the most he would get was maybe 2-3 yards, if that. And they were stuffing him. They were stuffing him. They came ready to stop the run. We ran their ass over last year. Last year, basically. Happy New Year's, by the way. Happy New Year, guys. So we kind of ran them over in the last game. So I understand why they played the run very hard this time. Makes sense. But the way the defense just kind of toned us down when it came to the run was kind of embarrassing, guys. We have proven that we could run the ball on these guys. And the way we were getting stuffed at the beginning of the game was kind of, damn. So Josh Jacobs had a decent day, 15 carries for 89 yards and 2 touchdowns. With the stats today, Josh Jacobs actually went back-to-back 2,000-yard seasons, which hasn't happened in a minute, guys. So that was good for Josh Jacobs. He was a little slow to start the game, but honestly, I really think that the offensive line kind of struggled to make holes for him. Had a nice run for a touchdown. Just broke through, made a guy lose him in the tackle, and just took off. Went down the left side and end zone, touchdown. So Josh Jacobs, one hell of a play, man. So Darren Waller balled the hell out. 9 receptions, 117 yards, and a touchdown. Also, man, passed freaking Tim Brown's record for the most receptions in Raiders history. One hell of a touchdown, by the way. Derek Carr lit that ball up. Nice floater. Darren Waller ran right under it, caught it, touchdown. Just like beautifully executed, well-timed ball. Yo, guy's clutch. Guy's a freaking beast. Definitely the best receiver on our team. One of the best, if not the best, tight end in the NFL. We're really blessed to have this guy on our team, guys. Way to show up, way to ball out. So, the receivers actually did a decent job in this game, guys. Nelson Aguilar has been one hell of a player for us, guys. Got behind the defense again in this game. Came down with the ball. Honestly, if Carr would have let him a little more, he probably would have had a touchdown. But we'll take the gain. Honestly, guys, there is so many opportunities that we had in this game that we ended up, kind of dropping the ball on. And I do mean literally dropping the ball because we kept turning the ball over, guys. Can't win in the NFL like that. We did in this game, but it's a rarity, guys. We turned the ball over on 2 interceptions. Derek Carr, for one, actually made a throw. Darren Waller had that ball. Honestly, he has made that catch several times, guys, if I'm being honest with you. But Carr put it on his freaking numbers, man. You could throw the ball better than that. We've all seen it. And he could catch the ball even when you throw it like that. We've seen it. So both parties kind of just weren't on the same page in this one. And the ball bounced off his hands, went into the defenders. That wasn't on either guy. It just happened, guys. Batted balls happen all the time. Drop balls happen all the time. Quarterback needs to make adjustments. Wide receiver needs to make adjustments. It is what it is. That I can accept. But the next play that Carr threw an interception on kind of frustrated me because, he basically he made a really bad read. He made a bad read, guys. He didn't see the safety dropping, and honestly, that could have cost us the game right there. Because at that point, we were kind of playing for momentum, and we were trying to get something going. And then when you do that, it's just kind of a morale killer, So hopefully that that kind of thing gets corrected. But he for the most part can see when that kind of thing's happening. But the defender made a hell of a play, guys. So give it up to him. Derek Carr ended his day 24-38, 371 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Those 2 picks, like I said, things happen, guys. It is what it is. Defense was playing very solid in this game from the Denver's part. They made plays, guys. What can I say? They made plays, both in getting the ball out for fumbles and for interceptions. So they did their job, guys. It is what it is. So Raiders broke even. We're at the 500 mark, 8-8. One good thing about this season, guys, we improved. We got better. Hey, it wasn't the best, but we did get better. All right, we're not there yet, guys. We're not. We need some more pieces. Yeah, and I know we got some developing up right now, and they need to get better. They need to get a lot better. If you want to be a playoff team, you cannot do or make the mistakes that we did this season, and we can't have this kind of play. Period. We need to get better. So yeah, there's that. On the good note is we improved from last year, and this game is just evidence that we did. We managed to actually pull a game out and win when it looked like we were probably going to lose. To be honest with you, defense looked decent. Doesn't look great. Honestly, the defense could have done a lot better, guys, but they didn't look horrible. So I'll give it to them there. They made a few stops. However, they got to improve on the stupid decision-making, guys. I cannot take how many times we have, made dumb decisions and dumb penalties in the worst possible freaking time. So defensively, we got to get better at that. Morrow ended up leaving the day with the sack. So did Crosby. However, Crosby should have not gotten a sack there, man. He should have pushed him out of bounds so he could stop the clock. We were trying to stop the clock. So understand, it is what it is. He started falling forward. You take him down if you have to. We don't draft horrible players, guys, but defensively, we don't draft great ones either. They're good. They're decent. Good, decent isn't going to do. We need something elite. All right. And I'm not trying to diss the entire defense. I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart, and I'm sorry about it. It's just me as a passionate fan speaking the truth. We're not going to get where we want to get with the players we have right now if they do not improve vastly, because this is not cutting it. We had to make a decision offensively to actually win the game. We couldn't rely on our defense, really, to be honest with you. We had to play with the lead. If we played with the tie, there's a chance they could have won. So, I don't know, guys. Honestly, if we would have went into overtime, I don't know what would have happened. But, hey, that's not what happened. No ifs, ands, or maybes. End of the day, Raiders did improve. Raiders won the game, and it is very strange the way we won this game because, like I said, it seems like it's a complete clone of last season, and we managed to improve. I take it, guys. It's a one game, it's a one game differential, and that shouldn't be so like over the top. Oh my God, we're such a better team. But even little steps are still steps, guys. And as long as we're heading in the right direction, let's keep our heads down and hope for the best. We need to improve vastly, though. We need to get better. I'm not going to deny that. So congratulations to Darren Waller on breaking Tim Brown's record. Congratulations to Josh Jacobs for going the second year in a row 1,000 yards. Congratulations to the Raiders to improving to an 8-8 season instead of a 7-9 season. And congratulations to everybody that got through this year unscathed. Because this was a bullshit ass 2020 year. So I'm happy to be out of it. I'm happy that, we started off the new year with a win. And hopefully we could, take this momentum into next year, into next season. All right, guys. I hope this team takes, what just happened today, the positives from it, and move, just roll with it. Because at the end of the day, it showed we are a better team. We're not, we're not superior. We're not an elite team yet, but we're a better team last year. We are. But we need to improve. We still got places where we got to get better at. We still got areas that we need to improve at. And hopefully we do that. I'll be rolling with this team no matter what, though. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Raiders. See y'all next year.